Welcome to Chalkboard Chat. I am Dr. Tara Y. Wren. Today, I have with me Kaleb Thompson, a student who is a member on the MPB Student Council. Today, Kaleb and I will chat about something that he really enjoys, and that is music, the sound of music and playing music. Hi, Kaleb. Thank you for being on Chalkboard Chat today.
Thank you very much, Dr. Wren. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Well, let's just dive right into this conversation. But before we start, tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Kaleb Thompson. I'm an 8th grade student in Ocean Springs, Mississippi.
Great, 8th grade. Such a wonderful grade, Kaleb. And to be interested in music and playing music, you have several more years you can be involved in your school, and I'm sure we're going to learn more about that. Today, as we talk about music, it's something that everyone, even if they don't have a great love for it, it gets them moving, a tapping their foot, and sometimes they don't even know it. So tell me about your love of music and what got you there.
I really enjoy playing music. I play a bunch of instruments, saxophone, piano. I'm learning guitar. It really gets me thinking. I have to move my hands, use my brain. I love to listen to music too. I'm starting a record collection, so I have a whole wall of records right now.
That's very interesting. And when you say records, you mean
Vinyl records.
Vinyls. Okay, I like that. So where are you collecting these from?
Anywhere I can get them.
Anywhere you could get them. I have a few vinyls myself. I like Michael Jackson, so I have several of Michael Jackson. In the other gospel genre, I have the Winings. I love their sound, so I have some vinyls from them as well. Well, you keep growing that collection because that's going to be valuable to you personally, and who knows in the future what that vinyl will be worth to you and what you'll do with it. So, several instruments, piano, saxophone, you're learning to play the guitar. Which one is the most challenging so far?
It's kind of hard to put that on any one instrument. It depends on who's playing it. Sometimes saxophone is harder, sometimes guitar is harder.
Okay. And you read music?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you teaching yourself guitar? Are you self-taught on piano, saxophone? Do you have an instructor?
I'm teaching myself on piano and guitar, but I play saxophones in my school band, and I have a private lessons teacher.
Oh, so you're really serious about it. Private lessons. Which genre do you prefer of music?
Jazz.
Who's your favorite jazz musician?
Probably someone like John Coltrane or Duke Ellington.
Ah, those are good ones. Yes, great sound. What got you interested in music? Is there someone in your family who loves music, or is this just from personal experiences?
I played piano a few years ago, but I stopped liking it. So I paused with music, and then the opportunity to join my school's band came, and I thought it would be really fun. So I joined, and then I started collecting instruments and started learning them.
Well, I think that's a nice way to get connected to the music. It's to teach yourself, become familiar with the instrument, and then, wow, you make it do what you want it to do, right? Make the sounds you want it to make. So do you have any plans of writing your own songs, writing your own music?
I mess around with it every now and then.
Okay. Well, can you play songs that you listen to?
It may take me a bit, usually.
Okay. You mentioned earlier that you like the music, the different sounds of the instruments, and how it makes you feel. Talk a little bit about how it makes you feel and how it might help you or support you in different times of your life.
There are definitely a bunch of different genres of music that I could choose for certain things. And there are even subgenres like jazz. You can go blues or swing, and they all kind of give different moods. Something like jazz ragtime could be just something fun and upbeat, but swing or blues could be slower or just more relaxing.
Do you have playlists of each one of these? You do? And you find yourself pulling it out and playing it just depending on the mood you're in?
I can do homework or I can dance.
So which music do you do homework to?
It really depends. It can change any day.
Oh, really? You can do homework to ragtime?
Never know.
Depends on what assignment it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Which music do you like to dance to?
I think swing has a good beat to move around to.
Swing definitely has a good beat, and you have to have some good footwork to do swing, right? I could never do that, but I enjoy watching it though. So tell me your best experience when music was involved.
I am in my school's jazz band. That's where I get a lot of my jazz knowledge. It's different than just regular concert band because we get solos and we can stand up and show what we really do during the year. So we had a concert a few weeks ago, and I had an improv solo in front of a few hundred people.
An improv solo?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow.
I had
I
no clue what I was doing until I got to the stage.
really. So how nervous were you on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being over the rooftop nervous?
Probably a 5.
A 5? That's pretty good, Caleb.
I had like 6 months to prepare, and I kind of knew what I was doing,
Yeah.
but then I decided to change it up last minute.
Well, that kind of knew what you're doing. I'm sure got you a great applause, didn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So what did you play?
No one really knows the song. It's called Greasy Flat Blues.
Mm-hmm. I don't know
Um, yeah,
it.
I don't remember who wrote it, but there's a section where one person plays and the rest of the people, they play little background music. We had 5 soloists. It was awesome.
Well, that's cool. So do you like playing alone or do you like playing with others?
I think a good mix of it is better than just either one.
Well, if you could play music with any person, any musician, who would it be and why?
Probably would be Louis Armstrong.
Oh, why is that?
I like how he mixes vocals and I like what he does with his trumpet. It's really amazing.
It is amazing. I love Louis Armstrong's music. So he could kind of make the trumpet dance all by itself, can't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he can. So if a younger person, one of your friends who's not into music, was thinking about it, what would you tell them? What type of recommendations would you give them to prepare themselves, to play an instrument? What would you tell them?
I would tell them to take it slow. Don't give up because there are definitely a lot of times where I could have given up. It's 100% worth it.
I want to go back to your vinyls. You're starting a collection. What genre do you have most vinyls of right
Jazz.
now? Now, do you have a record player?
I do.
Did you just get it, or is it one that's been passed down?
It sat in my house for a long time in like a drawer or something.
Yeah.
So I recently found it and decided I wanted to use it.
So do you play them?
I do.
You know, records have such a nice ambient sound, and you have that little crackling sound, and
Very unique.
it's very unique. So you enjoy that sound?
I do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Caleb, it's been very interesting talking to you about music and your love for it. Is there anything that you would say to those listening about music that would help them in times when they're down or sad, or, you know, what type of emotional relief would you tie to music?
I think practice is the key to everything, but once you finally get it, it's really relieving and it makes everything great. I play my saxophone probably 2.5 hours a day,
Oh, wow.
just between school and home. It calms me down and I listen to music. If I'm not playing my saxophone, I'll probably be listening to music. It helps calm me, help me focus. It helps everything.
Well, Caleb, this has been such an interesting talk, and you really inspired me about love for music and the journey that you're taking. Starting in 8th grade, this vinyl collection, I think that is like super, super duper awesome. I'm going to follow you and see what happens with that collection and how it grows and what it grows into. And I just know that your love for music and experience with different instruments, you will land somewhere really wonderful in the world of music. Even if on your own personal stage or with your friends, it will be a lot of fun. As you have said to us, that it carries you and helps you with emotional states and experiences, helps to calm you and make you happy, put you in a better place, help you do your homework. Hey, so Caleb, thank you for sharing with me about your music journey and the instruments that you play. I really appreciate the time we've had here today.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you. This is Tara Wren, and class is now dismissed.